Tesla. It used to be the darling of the tech world, shiny electric cars, promises of a self-driving future, a CEO who, let's be honest, was always a bit eccentric. But something has changed. Tesla's stock price is in free fall, sales are down, and the company is facing a perfect storm of challenges. Let's start with the obvious, money, or rather the lack of it. Tesla's stock has plummeted a gut-wrenching 45% in recent months. That's like finding out your retirement fund is now mostly invested in Beanie Babies. Not the valuable ones, mind you. The ones your aunt bought at a gas station in 1999. Sales are also down, and not just by a little. We're talking a 50% drop in China, a country Tesla was banking on for growth. Even in Europe, where electric cars are all the rage, sales have fallen by 29%. So what in the electric hell is going on? Well, buckle up, because to understand Tesla's woes, we need to talk about tariffs, trade wars, and a certain someone who seems to think international trade is a game of risk played with real-world consequences. Remember Donald Trump? Of course you do. He's still out there, tweeting up a storm and claiming he won the last election. Well, one of his lasting legacies as president was his love affair with tariffs. Trump slapped tariffs on imports from China, Mexico, and other countries. Think of it like a tax on goods coming into the U.S. His reasoning? Protecting American jobs. The reality? It's a bit more complicated than that. These tariffs have had a ripple effect throughout the economy, and Tesla, with its global supply chain, is feeling the pain acutely. See, Tesla might build its cars in America, but it sources parts from all over the world. Those tariffs, they made those parts a lot more expensive. And when your costs go up, you have two choices: raise prices or eat the loss. Tesla, facing mounting pressure, did a bit of both. The price of a Tesla Model 3 up by a cool $5,000. Not exactly pocket change, even for the Tesla-buying demographic. The result? Customers started looking elsewhere. And it's not just about the price. Tariffs have also caused major supply chain disruptions. Remember the global chip shortage? Yeah, tariffs didn't help with that. So now Tesla is dealing with higher costs, production delays, and customers who are starting to question if that shiny new Tesla is worth the hassle and the price tag. It's not just Tesla feeling the pinch. The entire electric vehicle industry is facing headwinds. Over 12,000 jobs are at risk. Layoffs have already begun. And it's not just blue-collar workers on the assembly line. Engineers, designers, and even software developers are being shown the door. And remember those rising prices? They're not just limited to Tesla. The entire auto industry is experiencing inflation. So whether you're in the market for a gas guzzler or an electric dream machine, be prepared to shell out more cash. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, or rather, the man-child with the Twitter account, Elon Musk. Once hailed as a visionary genius, Musk's public image has taken a nosedive worthy of one of his SpaceX rockets. His approval rating has gone from slightly less popular than a root canal to about as beloved as a swarm of locusts. His antics on Twitter, his questionable political affiliations, and his, shall we say, unique management style have all contributed to Tesla's woes. Remember when he showed up at CPAC, the conservative political conference, wielding a chainsaw? Yeah, that happened. Or the time he claimed he was getting death threats, but then went on a podcast and joked about Social Security being a Ponzi scheme? Not exactly the best look for the CEO of a company trying to sell cars to the masses. So, can Tesla recover? The short answer is, maybe. But it's going to take some serious course correction. First, Tesla needs to address the elephant in the room. No, not Elon, this time. It needs to make its cars more affordable. That means finding ways to offset those pesky tariffs, maybe by sourcing more parts domestically. It also means offering more affordable models, because right now, a Tesla is still a luxury item most people can't afford. Second, Tesla needs to expand into markets less affected by tariffs and the economic downturn. Think Southeast Asia, India, Latin America, places where the demand for electric vehicles is growing and the competition isn't quite as fierce. Third, and this might be the toughest one, Tesla needs to get its self-driving technology right. Not just almost there, right? Not we're working on it, right? Actually, fully functional, safe, and reliable self-driving technology. Remember the Cybertruck? That hulking metal beast that looks like it escaped from a dystopian science fiction film? Well, it's facing its own set of problems. Apparently, building a car that's too big for most garages, too wide for many European streets, and too rigid for Australian safety standards wasn't Tesla's brightest idea. The Cybertruck has been recalled in the United States, impounded in the United Kingdom, and effectively banned in China. It's like the automotive equivalent of that friend who shows up to a dinner party in a hazmat suit. The future of Tesla is about as certain as the outcome of a game of roulette played with a raccoon. Will it be the company that revolutionizes transportation and ushers in a new era of sustainable driving, or will it become a cautionary tale about the dangers of hype, hubris, and a CEO who tweets more than he sleeps? Only time will tell. But one thing is for sure, the next few years will be crucial for Tesla. It needs to innovate, adapt, and dare we say grow up if it wants to survive in the increasingly competitive world of electric vehicles. So there you have it, Tesla's turbulent ride. From soaring stock prices to plummeting sales, from trade wars to Twitter tirades, it's been a wild ride. And it's far from over. Whether you're a die-hard Tesla fan, a skeptical observer, or just someone who enjoys a good corporate drama, one thing is clear. Tesla's story is a microcosm of the larger economic and political forces shaping our world. And like it or not, we're all along for the ride. Buckle up.